So, okay. So, if you look at the first one is Layla. So, in the exercise, is determine, what we want to do is determine the role that each character played. So, there's a target, there's the offender, there's the bystander, and there's the upstander. You don't have to write the paragraph to the question because that's okay, we don't have to go into that, but I do want to be able to identify what each role character plays. Okay, so Layla would be who? A target, right? And so the target perspective on that would just be like, you know, what was it? The first question was, what do you think motivated Layla to visit the website? The answer is we're not sure why she did it, but she probably wanted to see what was being said about her. The site made Layla upset, and she is seen crying in the clip. Being taunted at school was upsetting for her. And then, of course, the cheerleading and then sitting alone during lunch. How about Brittany? Brittany would be what? And why would Brittany be the offender? Okay. Anything else? No? All right, so Tim. Who would Tim be? Tim was the boyfriend. Tim's the boyfriend who sat with her during lunch. So he would be what? Bystander? Believe it or not, I consider him an upstander as well. Only because he didn't care about what everyone else talked about, was saying things about her. And he was like, he's pretty much like the big man on campus kind of, I think. Or he's kind of like known and respected in some ways by the other classmates. So by seeing that, they would be like, oh, okay, you know, Tim's sitting with her, so I guess everything's cool or whatever. So, you know, some would just not eat into the gossip or anything like that. So I kind of saw him both ways. That was my answer to that one. But it could be upstander or bystander. How about Tammy? Tammy was the guidance counselor. What did you think she would be? Upstander? Why? Upstander because, what did she do? She was the counselor, the guidance counselor. Sorry, yeah. She helped her out, right? And then she talked to her. She was all like, you know, we're not gonna pay attention to these jerks. You know, and so, you know, she took her to the office, they sat down, she talked, and Layla even said, you know, I tried to tough it out. I thought I could handle it. But, you know, there was, the note was the last straw, the website, you know, obviously led up to that. So, yeah, the guidance counselor was kind of like supporting her and kind of giving her that space to talk about those things. And that's what, you know, a lot of us are, you know, as administrators, counselors, and mediators, you know, want to be able to do for you guys, give you that space to express yourselves, to talk, you know, and to talk about stuff. And it doesn't have to be, it could be about anything. So that's what the guidance counselor was doing. How about Ben? Ben was Brittany's father, who came and talked to Layla's dad at the dealership. He was the one with the hat. What would you say he was? Huh? Upstander? Why?
Because he actually went up to tell Layla's father about what was going on.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times the stigma is parents are oblivious. I can't say that right. That they don't really know what's going on, or they don't, you know, they can't pay, you know, they don't pay attention. They don't know. But in this case, Brittany's father, Ben, he knew what happened. He knew what was going on. And so he was like, I'm going to do something about it. You know, my wife is dealing with it. I'm going to deal with it. I just wanted to come and talk to you, let you know, and apologize to you. You know, because yeah, that's a big deal. Website going up, you know, about you, and all these bashing bad things that he could think of or said, you know, that's pretty harsh. And then it's open to the school in a sense where like everyone's gonna find out about it because everyone's gonna go to the website, it's gonna get shared. So, you know, he came over and said, you know, he was mad about it. I'm sorry, and we'll handle it in-house, and that's how we're gonna take care of it. And that, I thought that was pretty good of him, a brave of him. I commend that type of character, you know, and we hope that, you know, most parents, you know, are like that. And that's only because, you know, some parents are just not aware or not used to that experience. So one thing you can do is talk to your parents about it, you know, talk to your friends' parents about it, and that's where they know about it, and then, you know, they can seek out some resources outside. Okay, Buddy. Buddy is the father. What do you think? What? That's good. What do you guys think? Upstander? Why the upstander?
He tried to confront the father.
No. The father was the guy at the dealership. We're talking about the dad, Leila's dad.
Oh, never mind.
That's okay. That's okay. You were kind of getting there in a sense. Anybody? I know someone wrote something down. Right? Are you guys waiting for me to give you the answer? Yes.
I think he's an upstander because he wants to ask original.
When he went to visit her in her room? Okay, and then she just simply said everything was okay, right? So he was all like, all right, we're gonna go to sleep then. But he knew though. He knew everything was not okay. Because why? He found out about the website, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, something like that, it's very hard for parents to try to talk to the kids if they never really even talk to them about things like that. So, you know, the question that, you know, we would have wanted was, you know, kind of like, how are you feeling? Maybe just go inside the room and sit down. You know, give them the opportunity to talk about things. But sometimes it's hard for us as teenagers to just talk to our parents about stuff, you know. And so those are the things that we kind of hope that, you know, Leila's dad would have done a little bit more. And just, hey, how you doing? Okay, well, we're gonna go to sleep now, so good night. And then he left. Knowing what he knew, what was bothering him, which was the website. So that's only because he didn't know how, you know. So we hope to give parents the opportunity to, you know, how to talk, because they wouldn't. You know, sometimes, you know, parents have to grow up and they forget about their experiences. So maybe they didn't go through an experience like that at all either. So it's kind of like giving them a little bit benefit of the doubt, like, okay, you don't know, I guess I'll just tell you, so that way you will know, and then I'll see what your parents, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. So, give them that opportunity. So, we are going to go into, any questions? Any questions at all? We're going to do one more thing and then I'm going to be done. I just want to, you know, if you guys, was this informative in a sense? You guys feel like, you know, pretty good about it? Again, it's just a refresher off the assembly. You know, it's not in relation to that, but I did want to touch some points about what was going on again in referencing to the survey from last year, and just wanted to address it now so that way, because you guys are ninth graders, right? Yeah. So see, so kind of find that comfortableness being here at a high school. Yeah. So if you guys don't have any questions, we're going to go on to Socrative again, and I'm going to give you a different number. And so, I'm going to give you a new one. Log out here. You guys can see that up there. That is the new number, room number. And I will ask you guys to get into that. So, that's the new room number. Right up there, 7HRB403M. And then, who were the ones that did not have iPad? So you could give me your test.
Both of them?
Who didn't have their iPad? So you can give me that one. Thank you. So I'll take yours. Yours is. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, that's like, oh.
I have some.
That's an O.
Oh, that's, you know what? Yeah, sorry. That's an O. You know what? How many did not? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do apologize. I didn't make enough copies. But that's, yeah, that's okay. Thank you so much, though. So, did I take yours? No, that one you can keep.
Do we write our names on it?
It's the same test, yeah. What it is now is knowing what you know now. With everything that I went over.